Welcome back to Snetterton after the third Bennetts British Superbike Championship race of the weekend. Back on the podium for Moto Rapido Ducati Racing, it's Leon Haslam. Leon, that was an incredible race from you. After what seems to have been a building weekend, to be in the fight for the podium in the last race of the weekend must have been great for you. And talk us through the change that made you be in that position for the race, because you were there mixing it with Tommy and with Kyle, which we hadn't seen in the earlier races.
Yeah, honestly, from the first lap this weekend, we've been struggling. A little bit of throttle connection, a little bit of chassis. It's the first time we've run the Ducati in these temperatures. So yeah, it was being on the back foot would probably be an understatement. Was over a second off, really best of the rest. You know, finishing that fourth and fifth was quite a long way from a podium. So yeah, we climbed a big mountain for that last race. Wilf and the boys come up with the goods, and yeah, the throttle connection come back to where I know it could be. And you know, it was going into it a little bit blind. And we had a false neutral, which dropped me back in that race. But yeah, big credit to the team, all the boys that helped me out this year, because yeah, you know, to have that pace again in the last one and get a podium, it shows where we can be.
And we're looking forward to Knock Hill next. That's been a strong circuit for you in the past as well. How do you feel about the Ducati there?
Yeah, obviously a Knock Hill for me is we've had some good results there in the past. We've not been on the Ducati for a lot of years now, so I'm really excited to get there with the Ducati. Obviously Rory's going to be strong home race, but yeah, fingers crossed. We've learnt a lot this weekend, and hopefully we can roll that onto Knock Hill.
Thank you, Leon, and congratulations.
Cheers,
Back on the podium in second for OMG Nitrous Competitions Racing Yamaha, it's Kyle Ride. Kyle, after missing out on that podium in race 2 earlier on today by the narrowest of margins, it was a great performance for you to be back in second. Can we just touch on that race a bit earlier with Tommy? Because it was nice to see you and Tommy back racing again like we saw at the end of last year. How was that?
Yeah, it was good. Felt like I was quick enough to come second, same as I did yesterday, and just in that race there. But I was in a dogfight. Everyone, obviously, it was a 12-lap race, so everyone's tyres was pretty new, and it was quite hard to pass Rory. Tommy, for the last couple of years, has always been really good into the last corner. So I thought if I didn't have a go in to pass Rory, Tommy was going to pass me. So I gave it a go, left it all out there, just made a bit of a mistake, a bit too fast in, got a rubbish exit, and both of them passed me to the line. So I think the perfect weekend for me this weekend would have been 3 seconds. But yeah, the shame of the fourth place just made it back there with a second, and only being just over a second behind Brad over 16 laps. So big improvements. The speed was almost half a second quicker for me every lap. So yeah, thanks to the guys for making my bike a lot better for the last one, and we've learnt a lot this weekend about myself and the bike and what to take to other tracks.
What did you make? What was the difference that you made for race 3?
I can't even remember. Obviously, this morning we put the wings on, mainly because of the wind. I was already having troubles with wheelie, but we stuck the wings on, and that helped me in sector 2, where Brad was a lot quicker than me. And just got a bit more confident throughout the day. Knew it was in there. Told myself my bike was going to be good for the last race. And sure, after a few laps, when I wasn't getting gapped by Brad, I thought I'm in here. So just dug deep. Never managed to catch him up, but I put up a good fight. And it was nice to see him make a few mistakes where the pressure was on. So we're getting closer.
And looking ahead to Knock Hill, that was a strong circuit for you last year. How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, good. Last year wasn't the best because I wasn't very well, so it wasn't a great weekend for me, but the speed was there in the dry, and we know what to do for the wet this time. We learnt a lot when we come to Snetterton last year when we had a wet race, so whatever the conditions up there, we should be good.
Thank you, Kyle.
Cheers, Laura.
And maintaining the winning momentum into race 3 and the final race of the weekend at Snetterton for Raceways Yamaha, it's Bradley Ray. Brad, you've been unstoppable here this weekend. Made it look almost easy. I'm sure it wasn't. Talk us through it and how it feels to be back here, and after a difficult start to the season in terms of the build-up. Would you have dreamt to be in this position after round 3?
No, definitely not. Yeah, just on the weekend, it's been really good. Last race was harder than the races before, for sure. Kyle kept me honest. Once I got the gap, he started to bring the gap down mid-race, but able to find something to respond and open the gap up, and was able to sort of relax a bit on the last lap to bring it home. But yeah, fair play to Kyle. We found something in race 3, and obviously second to third, and the rest of the field we put in a big shift today in that last race. But yeah, just unbelievable. The Raceways team have done a fantastic job from obviously not having a team really from 2 weeks into the season. Really, we didn't have a team, and Steve and Yamaha UK have brought all this together, and it's just running super well, and we're all making steps every weekend, getting to know each other better, and it's just it's been super strong, and it's nice to reward them with wins and basically give back what they've been able to give to me.
Looking ahead to Knock Hill next, completely different nature of circuit. How much are you looking forward to getting back to Scotland?
Yeah, it'd be nice. Haven't obviously been there for a few years, but I think we may have a test next week to basically just get up to speed, back to Knock Hill sort of style, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be different. Obviously, the nature of the track is a lot different to Snetterton, so the racing will be a lot closer. The times will be a lot closer. So yeah, expecting a fight, and I think Rory on the Ducati would be good round there. So we just got to keep the work, keep doing what we're doing. This part of the season, it's important to keep finishing races and getting points on the board. And yeah, look to keep improving the package and the feeling throughout the season, ready for the end of the year. But no, just super happy with the team, my crew, everyone in my corner. It's been an incredible weekend.
Congratulations on an incredible weekend, Brad.
Thank you very much.